Hey guys, we're back again. Episode 2, the Business Besties Podcast.
So I think having that, like you said, like that time to sit down, reflect is crucial, whether it's once a week or once a month, but like have a plan. Like I forced me and Steven, just because Steven's like my marketing guy, he makes everything come to life where I don't have the time to do it. Also because like the kids and then, like doing the summer things and it's just so hard. So to have, like that team that and even like splitting up like social media duties amongst my team is so helpful. And for a while, like to find the groove was hard. But then we did get it to a point where it's like, hey, let yourself shine through. And that's been working because everybody has such a unique perspective that attracts different people.
Exactly.
And I love that. But there is a point, and I know that you're like a you only team, right? But like as you continue to grow, like something for you to think about is like when you have a team, it's gonna be so hard to delegate.
Yes, I actually do have two girls that are my employees per se. They're so cute. Love them so much. Shout out to Bella and Krista. I feel like they're the first girls that truly believed in me. And this started last year when I was like, okay, like December is a really heavy month for me. Everyone's looking for gifts. Everyone's kind of going crazy for them, which is a blessing, obviously. But I was like, I can't do it by myself. Like I have so many pop-ups. I need to and I want to be in all the pop-ups. Like, I don't want to just be in one and then being like, So I hired my first employee, Bella, and honestly, she's been such a crucial person to the overall stemming of GNR. They're also a lot younger. So, of course, I like getting that perspective of what's trending, what songs are good, so we have conversations about them, and it's so funny because sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, I feel like a grandma, and they're like, dude, you're literally like not give it, like you're my sister's age, like shut up. So it's so cute, like kind of seeing that, and they are like my sisters, like my little sisters. So I love that we have that relationship, and I'm so happy that they believe in golden roses because you can have people working for you or people working with you and they're like, okay, cool, like you just sell plants.
They're doing time.
Or you just sell jewelry, like it's not a big deal, like whatever. But to have someone who really supports and who's really like, hey dude, like follow Golden Roses, follow Indoor Gardens, like do this, do that, like ha ha ha, telling it to friends, their friends tell their friends, like it's just so cute.
The pride that they have in the business, in the brand, like the passion that I see in my girls. Like I don't have to, like it's not forced. Like they are happy to come in. They know that they're walking into their piece. Like they feel everything else wash off, and they can just be themselves and make other people happy. So having that like environment, and then we all get to pick on Steven together, and that makes us feel good too. But it's okay. He edits everything
out.
But it is fun. But I struggled, girl, with delegating. Delegating was tough.
Because you want to do it all by yourself.
Exactly.
I think
nobody's gonna do it better than me.
No. And I am a firm believer that everything, teamwork does help.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it's your baby. It's your thing. You have to do everything you can that's possible, right?
Yeah.
That you can do. You're also not going to force yourself and do like 40,000 million tasks to, make something. Like, no.
I'll get in there, like, especially with the social media. Because, like, girl, like, since we're retail, like, with the brick and mortar, like, I'm like, every hour, guys, but, like, I want it like this. So I'll sneak in there with my own stuff, and you can tell when it's me, and my customers know when it's me. Like, or I'll go live randomly. It's like, if I'm driving from somewhere to somewhere, like, you know what, I could drive. Like, I could go on live and just chit chat and just check in, and I'm alive, I'm here. You know?
No, and that's also what it's all about, too. Like, I feel like customers want to see your face. They want to have that conversation with you. So I think that's something that I've learned too. Like it's about the relationship, and obviously maybe they'll get there, but eventually it started off with us, so we have to be there. And again, it's not a heavy load, or it's nothing like I have to, but you learn to like, that's your passion. Like I want to be there. I want to be at the pop-ups. Like sometimes I'll leave them there and I'll stay. I don't have to stay, but I'll stay just to talk to them, or just to like talk to the clients, or like be like, ha ha he he. But yeah, I'm a very like that's my baby. That's mine. Like I want it done a certain way because I know that I guess I am a perfectionist when it comes to that. I'm a huge perfectionist, and that's with anything that I take on in life. Like if in school, I need to get my A's. I need to get, this project to the perfect T. I need to get this manuscript to a perfect T. So I feel like that's always been something that I have that I need to work through.
Girl, and I'm like the complete opposite because I feel like I go down a rabbit hole and then I'll be like I'll never stop and then it becomes too complex and too cluttered and too much at the end of it when I have time to think about it too much. So then I've learned that for me what works is like throwing myself into the fire. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Like I told Steven, like, well, like, you know, we could do a sip and pay. And he's like, well, what would you have to do? I'm like, well, you know, I get these plants and get this stuff and do this. And then before I know it, he's like, well, here's a flyer. So like having him to help me do that stuff has like forced me to like, okay, now like the ball's rolling, gotta do it. He already promoted this, gotta do it, like gotta go through with it. I'm like, well, I guess we could have a 2-year party. Like, I wish we could do it like this. He's like, okay, the content's already ready to go. I'm like, oh crap, now I have to do it. Like, you know, and then learning like, okay, team, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're all gonna do it together. This is how we bring it to fruition. And this is like, you know, just keeping everybody in line, but also giving everybody a piece. Because I think what's really big, and it goes back to like talking about like how all the jobs that I've ever had really all put me or taught me something for where I am today. And one of the things that like, you know, working for the company that I work for today, like they're very big about investing in people. So each individual employee that I have has such a unique quality that is so beautiful and so crucial to the business, to my business. 100%. And like, I try to like, okay, you're so good at writing, like you need to do my captions, you know, like you're good at like at speaking, you need to host the events when I can't be here. You need to help me like, so I have my work-life balance, help like do my lives because I can't, you know, it's a lot. And you know, the artist is like just keeping us like all the decor on the window, it's just like everywhere, just finding and pulling that out of them, but also helping them build, because what they tell me is like, we learn from you because we want to do our own thing too. Like we want to have our own business. One of them's a photographer. One of them's an artist. And she's like, well, I just don't know. Like, is that a business? I'm like, yeah, girl. Like you are a business. And like, so kind of like bringing out the best in them, but also that confidence. And I think that's what makes them excited about coming in every day. But it also is like so gratifying to see like that light shine in them and then see them take that into their own lives of what they're trying to build. It's like, and I know your girls are young, but like still, that's something, you know, that's gonna stick with them forever.
No, 100%. And I like that we have that confidence to talk to each other in the way, like even if it's something personal or if it's something like, hey, you know what, like I saw this in a client, or you know, I saw this in your jewelry, I saw this in like the post, or you know, this story was good, this TikTok was, or what about try to do this, try to do that, you know. So I feel like there's such a vital, you know, a vital mindset that maybe they bring in, especially because I like gearing toward every single type of crowd, not just like, okay, my age and that's it, like point blank. But I need to get the young ones, I need to get the older ones, I need to get the even older ones. So
your target audience. What would you think my target audience is?
I think everyone, to be honest. I feel like just anyone who loves life.
Everybody has always told me that like they think that I'm this older lady. They like they think the owner is this older lady.
I would have never thought that.
And then I've also gotten like, I look at my analytics a lot, like, and I think that's super important in any business, especially because like, you know, socials is gonna help you drive everything. But like socials these days for businesses, not through the creator, but like the actual business suites is going to show you the data, the analytics that really like help you hone in on like what performs better, what content is performing better, what you need to keep doing, what you should probably not do. But it also shows your demographics. And mine is like literally in my age range, like in the mid 30s. And that's like the highest.
But I believe that. I feel because plants are trending. Like plants are a good thing now. You know, maybe back then they did look like, ay, las señoras, like gardening. Yeah, but like now I feel like even more younger people are trying to get into plants. You know, they're trying to have like a positivity thing, right? I love TikTok. I will be there 24/7, you know, trying to get ideas, trying to like, okay, recreate outfits, whatever it is. But now everything is like about plants. Like, oh, I have my plant, and like doing my home. Now that I just got the home.
Yeah.
Now they're like, oh, and buy this plant for this, and put it over here, and put it over here, and build a bookshelf with the plants falling down.
Your shower.
Exactly, the eucalyptus like falling down. I didn't know that.
Just over there, girl.
Yeah, like I didn't know that you could put that in the shower and it'll bring like the things. I learned that from TikTok.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like
I think I'm the only one that sells it like that here.
which is so cool because you just hang it and it's set, like, and it like refreshes you. So that's definitely something like you're gearing towards those trends, maybe without even knowing. Because sometimes I do it and they're like, oh my God, you saw it. And I'm like, yeah, I did. Haha. Like, woo. Like, I'm still super young.
Right.
Super young. But yeah, no, definitely it's crazy how much impact social media has.
What is a piece of advice that you would give to somebody that's sitting down right now watching this video that's like, maybe I could open a business, like, but I work full time. I don't know. What should I do?
My best advice is to maybe set aside an hour, think about what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what are the things I'm passionate about. We go back to the copy and paste, right? Just because it's working for someone doesn't mean it'll work for you, unfortunately. But I would recommend, like, what am I really passionate about? What's something that's going to drive me? Is it going to be maybe food? Is it going to be snacks? Is it going to be jewelry? Is it going to be plants? Is it going to be, I don't know, anything, right? Like art. And then from there, really take a hit. Okay, what do I want to do with jewelry? What do I want to do with plants? What do I want to do with art? Okay, and dive in a little more, right? And of course, it's not an idea that's going to be like from the hour to the next. Oh yeah, I got everything for my business. I'm ready to start. Let's do this thing. Because I feel like if you do start that way, you're already starting wrong.
Yeah, because then you're going to get customers que te van a cambiar todo.
And you need to be prepared in what you represent, what your mission is, what you value, what do you want to bring out of this? Is it just a side hustle? Is it just a fun little thing that you want to do meanwhile? Is it something that you want to really grow into something huge? Is it just something that you're doing in the meantime? What's the purpose of what you're doing?
Right.
And I've always been a firm believer that there has to be purpose to what you do.
Right.
If not, just don't do it, right? Like, and that's okay. You know, not everyone's meant to be in the business world. Not everyone's meant to be in, you know, the criminal justice world. Not everyone's meant to be in, you know, all these different dynamics that, you know, make the world go round. Yeah. You have your calling and you know it. I didn't know mine, and now I do, and I got to live best of both worlds, right? And that's something that I always tell my students, like, don't let one passion just kind of slip away. You know, always keep it always keep it close to you. You don't let anyone tell you, like, no, you only have to do a 9 to 5 to be successful, and that's it, point blank. No.
Not in these days.
Not in these days. You can do so many things. People are so talented. You can do anything that you really just want at the end of the day. So I would say, set that hour aside. What are you passionate about? Attack it. And if it works out, it works out. Then go to the next week, right? Okay, now what do I really have to do? Let's start building it.
Little goals. Like goals that you can meet, that you can get there. And honestly, even adding to that, like that's I think perfectly said. But also I think I would take that a step further and say, like, that moment that you feel like if you have that passion, like she's talking about, you have that passion, you have that drive, you're doing something and working with something that makes you happy every day. When you hit that point, because you will hit it, like, we will not sugarcoat on this podcast. Sugar cake. No, we will not sugarcoat it. Like, the reality is that in any business, you are going to hit a low, and what's gonna help you is understanding and realizing that low, what got you to that low, and how to overcome it. And it's gonna be so much sweeter on the other side. But you have to hit it. Not everybody is it's not gold.
Exactly. I mean, it is. Just kidding. No, just kidding. I mean, when you got it, you got it. No, just kidding. I'm sorry, guys. I promise. No. It is definitely something that sometimes you're gonna have to take a step back and be like, do I even want to do this anymore? Like,
I have thought that, girl.
Like, I'm tired. Yeah. I don't want to. Or like, you get, a question and you didn't want a question like that, and it's like, why? And I appreciate all my questions. Yeah. I'm like, but sometimes you're not having the best day, and it's like, dude, really?
Yeah.
And again, I feel like a lot of people also forget that we're human too. and that, even with the small business, you can't treat it the same way as a chain, as a corporation.
Things hurt us a lot more.
Things hurt us a lot more. Which again, we go back to, we're human, we're not perfect, unfortunately. And maybe sometimes our products aren't perfect. And that's part of the business. That's part of the job. Not everything's going to be perfect. Even if you go to a workout class, maybe that workout class is not going to be perfect. It's not going to hit your goals for that day. But you keep building to it. You keep going at it. And, at the end of the day, it's going to speak for itself.
Yeah. You'll see the result. It's like a workout. It takes a lot of time to see the results. Exactly. It takes a lot of struggles, a lot of attempts until you get it right. Mm-hmm. But don't quit. Don't
quit. And don't let people tell you like you can't do it. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people will also tell you like, well, I never saw you owning a business, or, oh, I never saw you doing that, or like, oh, like, oh, this girl thinks she's an influencer, or like, oh, this girl thinks, like, look at her post and look at how she dresses. And, there's always going to be people judging and people saying things. But one quote that I really live by is that you can be like the most perfect peach in the world, but not everyone's going to like peaches.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just not your taste, right?
All right.
Period.
All right.
So I feel like that's something that I try to remember I try to really put it in my head every single day. Like, I'm going to be doing my best, and there's still going to be a person that doesn't like whatever I'm doing, and that's okay, right? Yeah. It's their taste, and we have to respect that also at the end of the day. So like pose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's something to like really keep in mind.
Yeah, because you said it perfect. You're not going to please everybody. You're not here for everybody, but your customers will find you. Exactly. Your customers will find you, and they'll support you, and they will be loyal. They will be the loyalty.
Shout out to the Golden Babe.
Girl. Yeah. Our plant besties, y'all are fam.
Honestly, and I love that. I love you. I love you guys.
And so when are you going to go live?
I don't know. I'm so nervous. Like, I feel like I have
accountability buddy.
No, literally. Like, I think I just want to do like those lifestyles, like, like the ones that they do on TikTok, like, and you've done it. Yeah, literally. Like
twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, period. But I want to do it like a day, because I feel like I get because I'm not a shy person. I'm not at all, 0%.
But
like,
it's hard when you're live and you don't have anybody feeding you anything, and you have to run on comments. So you're like, it's gold.
And then no reply back. I'm like,
you're just gonna stand there. I have gold
on the necklaces. So that's definitely something that I think would be cute, like little live sales like you do. And honestly, you've inspired me a lot to do that. Like, I think that's such a cute idea, and I'm gonna steal it. No, just kidding. And I'm gonna borrow it. Because I feel like that's definitely something in the works. And Golden Roses is turning 2. Yay. So July 13, we are having an event at Urbana, which is a local coffee shop. I like to usually pair up with local businesses to do events or little cute things that maybe Laredo doesn't see as often. So I'm definitely going to have that one from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we're going to be giving out free tote bags, free little merch. It's going to be there. I'm like, where's my tote bag? It's in the back, but...
It's so cute.
But you'll see it at Urbana July 13th. But it's so cute, and so I'm super excited because I want to really make it like a celebration, right? Like, happy birthday to my baby, to literally Golden.
Something you built, you worked so hard, and 2 years later, every day, no days off, y'all. No days off.
No days off. So that's definitely something super exciting. And I do have more plans for Golden Roses. So hopefully by the end of the year, if not the beginning of the next, I think that's where we're going to be. Something huge. So we'll pray.
Big plans, and we're here to support, and big plans, y'all. Yeah, we guys, thank y'all for joining us for our first ever podcast here at Indoor Gardens with the beautiful Miss Sandra from Golden Rose.
Thank you so much for having me as your first guest. I'm really, truly honored, and I'm so happy that we became friends.
Yes, we clicked like instantly. And I was like, girl, let's just stop talking because we need time for the podcast.
Literally.
We had a blast, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Those of you that are thinking about opening businesses, I hope that you got a little bit of something from us. There's so much more to talk about. There's so many different struggles that we encounter as business owners that honestly, everybody thinks it's just sunshine and rainbows, and sometimes the skies get dark and it's really hard. So we hope to bring that to light, or hopefully spark some inspiration for you like we did on our live sales here for Golden Roses. But we will have more content coming out, some more episodes coming out for you guys with local businesses. And we are so excited to help anybody that is looking to start their journey in their business and help you with any resources that we could share. But other than that, thank you guys for joining us. Have a wonderful evening.
Have a golden evening.